Is there a guy here? Oh, can I blow him up? Oh, don't shoot me. Yes! Oh my god! Oh! Already dropping clips, dude. Bro! Oh my, if that's not play of the game, chat? If that's not play of the game. What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for an exciting video here for you guys. We're going to be talking about Fireteam Royale, new content coming to Black Ops Cold War, and even a surprise feature getting introduced right now. Definitely stay tuned. But before I jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because about 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So make sure you guys are getting notifications every time I update you on Black Ops Cold War. But Treyarch first confirmed a quick patch that went live in game earlier today, where they've restored the Pack-a-Punch ray gun ammo count to 40 in the clip, 160 in the reserve. They fixed standoff hardpoint, stability errors, adjusted the chopper gunner damage in the Orta encounter for Outbreak, and also fixed some various UI errors. I will have the full patch notes linked down below in the description. It was a minor update, but still cool nonetheless. They've also confirmed a free access weekend from May 27th to June 1st for Black Ops Cold War multiplayer and even Outbreak. So go easy on those trial players this weekend if you guys are going to drop some nukes over in Cold War multiplayer. It should be a ton of fun. Now, they also confirmed new game modes dropping later this week, including Rambo's gun game, which I mistakenly thought was going to go live last week on Thursday, but I made a mistake on that. If you guys want to see some early Rambo's gun game gameplay, maybe check out my other video, which I'll have linked down below in the description. I dropped the ball on that one, but hey, got an early peek at the mode itself. It's a ton of fun. Can't wait to see it live for the rest of the community later this week. They've also confirmed Snipers Only Moshpit returning, along with Standoff 24/7 continuing for a second week, and Prop 1 is now front and center in the featured playlist as Gun Game and Sticks and Stones continue in quick play. So, not sure why they did that, because we already had a really cool party games playlist where you're able to select which party game you want. Not sure why they moved that around, but it'll come back at some point. Hopefully we see Infected, or maybe One in the Chamber, and even, what was it, Sharpshooter at some point in the future of Black Ops Cold War. They also said coming soon. We've seen 12v12 on 6v6 maps, but what about the opposite? Get ready for 6v6 mayhem on the smallest maps in Black Ops Cold War with 6v6 face-off. Holy crap. Jump into a mosh pit of respawn modes on our gunfight maps for 2 times the action. So that's going to be hectic. I see that playing very, very poorly on maps like U-Bahn or maybe ICBM, but I want to see how that plays out on maps like Game Show or even Mansion. Should be hectic, but for those out there still going for camo challenges, that could be your best friend when it comes to unlocking your camos pretty quickly. They've also confirmed another double XP weekend in Black Ops Cold War only, though, not Warzone. So everybody will get double XP in Cold War starting on 10 a.m. Pacific, May 28th, through 10 a.m. Pacific on May the 31st. So earn those prestige keys twice as fast all weekend long, and check out the new batch of legacy calling cards from previous Black Ops games in the Prestige shop with Season 3 Reloaded. So like I said before, I almost forgot that not only can you buy prestige icons with keys, but also the legendary calling cards from older Call of Duty. So take advantage of that while you guys can. And it's just me, does it feel like every weekend now we've had a double XP event going on in Black Ops Cold War, whether it's for the new event, Warzone. I mean, it's great to see that. For those out there that have not hit level 200 yet, take advantage of that before the end of the season in about 23-ish days. Next week we'll probably also see the AMP63 added in with the bundle for those out there waiting for that machine pistol. It was always confirmed it would be later in season, but if I had to guess, yeah, they are spreading out content the best they can to keep the game alive for the next, 2.5 weeks before season 4. So be on the lookout for that probably the next week or 2 the latest, if I had to guess. Now, they also confirmed 3 new bundles dropping in Black Ops Cold War in the next few days, which do sound pretty exciting. We first up have the Death's Vo Maxis, a 9-item Maxis bundle featuring a Death's Bride operator skin and 2 legendary weapon blueprints, the Death's Vow SMG and the Death's Protest LMG. Also included are 2 rare items, the Lethal Blade Charm and the Death's Atar snowmobile vehicle skin, as well as the epic Parting Gift melee weapon blueprint, legendary Nail Down finishing move, the Zombie Bride calling card, and the Crest of Maxis sticker. So quite a bit of content there. People are definitely going to cop that one for all Samantha Sims out there. We only had one other Samantha skin that was added, I think it was during Season 2, so it's great to see more love for her character here in Season 3. Next up is the Road Rage Reactive Bundle, an 8-item bundle sure to send enemies into a fury. The centerpiece of the bundle includes 2 weapons, the Ultra Direct Injection Sniper Rifle and the legendary Battering Ram SMG. Also included are 2 more legendary items, the Patrol Operator skin for Stitch and the Tire Shredder FAV vehicle skin, as well as 2 epic items, the Tiniest Violin Gesture and the Stick Shift Charm, as well as the Road Renegade emblem, can't speak there, and the Road Rage calling card. So a bit of a mouthful there, but Thanks to COD Tracker, got some early looks at some of these upcoming bundles that are dropping in the next couple of days, probably saving one for Sunday or so, but we should see at least 2 of them by the end of the week. And last but not least, we have the Xenia Cold-Blooded bundle, which I'm looking forward to quite a bit. Features the NATO Operator's legendary Backflip Operator skin. Also includes 2 legendary weapon blueprints, the Devil's Breath pistol and the Heartless Assault Rifle. Legendary Snow Leopard finishing move with a pet companion, of course, looks amazing. 2 epic items, the Switchblade Charm and the Cyber Queen emblem, as well as the Cruel Krona wrist accessory. I first read Corona, but no, it's Krona, not Corona. And the Cruel Crest weapon sticker. So there you have it, 3 upcoming bundles in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. And like I said, if bundles aren't your thing, that's totally okay. I respect that. But be respectful of those out there that do like the bundles down below in the comments. Now, if you buy one of these, be sure to use code PRESTIGE in the item shop to support a wonderful creator like himself. He definitely deserves it. Now, maybe one day, towards the end of Black Ops Cold War cycle, I'll work on getting my own creator code in the Call of Duty shop. Fingers crossed for that one. Code Dynamite sounds spicy for some Call of Duty content out there. But now when it comes to a long overdue but phenomenal feature finally available in Black Ops Cold War, you can gift the Black Ops Cold War Battle Pass to any of your friends out there. So as it officially says in the Call of Duty blog post, similar to how it worked with Modern Warfare, Battle Pass gifting is where you can give friends the incredible value of the current season's Battle Pass via the Call of Duty companion app. Upon gifting your friend the Battle Pass, they will visit the Battle Pass tab in-game and redeem their gifted Battle Pass token. This unlocks tier 100 of the pass and gives an opportunity to earn all 100 tiers of content such as blueprints, skins, and even more. This is important though. In order to use the Battle Pass gifting system on the Call of Duty app, you must have 2-factor authentication turned on for your account. The giftee does not have to have 2-factor on, but it is highly encouraged that they do have it. Also note that there is a gifting limit of 3 Battle Passes per day for whatever reason, and the gifter and giftee must be Activision friends for at least 7 days for the Battle Pass gift to work. So once your friend receives their gifted Battle Pass, they can make even more use of those double Battle Pass XP tokens you get for turning on 2-factor authentication. So it's great that Activision is rewarding players with turning on 2-factor. I highly recommend it because players are losing their accounts in seconds by playing in hacked Warzone lobbies. Be careful with that. Turn on 2-factor. And also, if you haven't already, if you're capable of doing so, record all of your gameplay just in case if you get banned for quote-unquote cheating. You have proof that you weren't. Send it over to Activision ASAP. But I also wanted to announce a free giveaway for the Season 3 Battle Pass. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel and drop a bomb emoji down below, and I will go ahead and pick a winner in this Friday's Bombcast during the evening time. So I'll place all the people out there who take part in this giveaway in a bit of an online raffle where randomly chooses somebody out there, and boom, I'll give you the Battle Pass as soon as possible. Take advantage of that while you guys can. But now when it comes to Fireteam Elimination, essentially Blackout 2.0, which was added to Black Ops Cold War, if you guys are wondering how good is this mode, is it a true Blackout successor? In all honesty, to me, yes it is. I mean, minus the fact that we don't have a dedicated map just for this mode, you get to play on all the beautiful Fireteam locations. Duga, Galova, Ruka, Sanatorium, Alpine, great locations in my opinion. So if you're a fan of Fireteam Dirty Bomb or Fireteam Hardpoint before this, give this mode a shot. But if you weren't a fan of either Fireteam or even Black Ops Cold or multiplayer in general, this mode is probably not for you. But if you were a skeptic, liked Fireteam, didn't like Warzone too much, give this a shot. You might get addicted to it. But if you are a hardcore Warzone Modern Warfare fanboy, don't like how Black Ops Cold War feels, then this mode probably won't change your mind. That's just the way I see it. But if this mode continues to be successful, I could definitely see Activision dropping the massive Ural Mountains map, maybe in Season 5, Season 6, maybe even a bit sooner than that. And the fact they didn't consider Fireteam Elimination a conflict of interest against Verdansk kind of has me thinking that there's no reason not to drop Ural Mountains either in this game or in Warzone at some point in the future. I'm happy about that. So this mode wasn't off to the best start though because of the crashing back last Thursday when it first released. Played about 3 games of it on stream, had a ton of fun, but then couldn't play it anymore. We had infinite loading screen issues, crashing, players disconnecting. It was unplayable, but it came back, I think maybe Friday night, Saturday morning, and it's been great ever since. So give it a shot now if you didn't get a chance to already, but wasn't off to the best start for the community's perception, but hopefully everybody's giving this a proper chance now that it's been fixed. I like this mode best on maps like Duga, Ruka, and Sanatorium. You have the Gas Storm, which of course rotates differently in every match, so it's a bit unpredictable, but keeps the stakes high, which I'm a fan of. And supply drops do drop, as they do in Fireteam Dirty Bomb, Hardpoint, and even Blackout from back in Black Ops 4, right? Every couple of minutes, one will come in, and it'll have random items such as armor plates, different weapons, possibly kill streaks. It's all RNG. Take advantage of those if you see them, though. And if you're you're a fan of Blackout, you might recognize some fan favorite announcer quotes from Black Ops 4's Battle Royale. You'll hear them right here in Fireteam Elimination, which is great. Treyarch paid some homage to their first Battle Royale experience. And like I said, Blackout walked so that Warzone could run. Raven learned a lot from Blackout to make sure that Warzone was even better experience, which I talked about quite a bit before. My main issue with this mode though is the MP5s, right? I love the weapon, don't get me wrong. I dropped a few nukes with it. It's fun, but it's that overpowered to where you can just hold it the rest of the game and be fine. It is that overpowered. And I prefer to drop in with pistols to keep the stakes a little more even, but when dropping with MP5s, I mean, things are hectic. If you drop with other enemies right next to you, it's a shit fest, man. MP5 is just that good of a weapon, and maybe they'll change that in a future update. For now, they're listening to feedback, hopefully making the mode better with the next patch we get. Now, self-revives are a little too common for my liking with the ground loot, and you know what? You get 5 redeploys. The down but now out system from Blackout has returned in this mode. You get 5 redeploy tickets, but after a certain point in the game, when I think close to the final circle is dropping in, you won't be able to redeploy anymore. So just like Blackout, if you guys remember that. But down but not out keeps the game fresh. If you died on one respawn, that would suck. People will be backing out instantly, so I'm glad to keep the action going, similar to Alcatraz portals from the original Blackout. Now, I do find some of the scopes a bit strange on the ground loot that you'll find, but the ground loot is plentiful. I mean, you'll find so much ground loot just about everywhere that you go. Usually the outskirts, not the buildings, but there's enough loot to go around 100%, and maybe they'll change some of the scopes in the future, but some of them are a bit awkward, makes some of the loadouts a bit difficult, but you guys know how I feel. No loadouts in this mode. I love that. I'm not a fan of loadouts at all in Warzone. I know that it keeps Warzone a bit unique compared to other battle royales out there, but I feel like you can't reflect your actual skill unless you're being dependent on ground loot. That's how battle royale works anyway. So using loadouts to me is kind of like, all right, you can just put up an overpowered class your favorite YouTuber told you to use, and boom, you're good for the next couple of weeks while it's the meta. That's it. But when relying on ground loot, you can really see who is an actual good battle royale player, relying on only what they were given. So I like that about this mode, but wouldn't be surprised at some point in the future to see something changed about that. We'll get to that in a second. Kill streaks could also be found through the ground loot, and you can find them also in Dirty Bomb, Fireteam Hardpoint. I don't know if they work too well for Fireteam Elimination. They're a bit frustrating to go up against when it comes to a War Machine or a Combat Bow. Maybe they'll nerf that down a bit in a future update, because right now it's a bit frustrating sometimes. But on top of that, they could even add Blackjack stashes to Fireteam Elimination in the future. Just an idea there, right? Instead of adding in a loadout system where you can just pick your class like you do in Dirty Bomb, maybe they'll add in some stashes around the map where you can go up to them, pick one of your loadouts, or even pick a new DLC weapon, a blueprint that hasn't released yet. I think that'd be a cool system that can kind of balance that out a little bit if you're not a fan of just having ground loot. But this is a very traditional battle royale experience. For those out there that are like, oh, what about this? What about that? It's like, if you want that, go play Warzone. That's where that's at. But this is really a Blackout 2.0 just for Black Ops Cold War, which I'm a fan of. So putting a spin on the old Blackjack system from Blackout would be a good answer to the feedback they're probably getting that, you know, people aren't a fan of the ground loot, they want their loadouts. I think instead of just adding in simple loadout selections like Fireteam, just add in a stash of some sort. Maybe you can choose one item of your choice, one weapon, you know, a kill streak, a blueprint, or even maybe just one loadout with restricted items in it. But like I said, it's traditional battle royale, so you shouldn't have too many high expectations for them to make this just like Warzone. But David Vonderhaar himself also went ahead and commented on the introduction of Fireteam Elimination, and he went ahead and said, multi-team has come a long way since it was in Black Ops 2. We now have the map sizes and player counts to provide a good experience. Multi-team plus elimination plus big map plus many players popularized by battle royale games. I still want to find a sweet spot that doesn't require a circle mechanic. And that could work if it did like a kill confirm domination on these bigger scale maps, but with no circle. That could work. I mean, multi-team in Black Ops 2 was like that, except obviously with less players. It was what, 3 or 4 teams with, I think, 3 players max. It was a cool mode. It didn't get received too well back in the day. I don't remember too many people liking it, and they never brought it back in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4, but bringing it back on this scale works for me. I love seeing that, and Vonderhaar does have a good point, right? If you can have an experience like this without a circle, he wants to find that. So maybe they'll end up introducing that in Season 4, 5, and 6. Fireteam is definitely here to stay. As they mentioned pre-reveal, right? Fireteam is a mode that they want to evolve over the year and add new LTMs to, but what I'm hoping for, though, is this. Do not add Fireteam Elimination to a Fireteam Moshpit playlist. Please keep it separate. Right? I hope you're listening to this. Please keep it separate, because if they're not going to add in a Fireteam Elimination playlist in itself where you have solos, duos, and quads, at least keep it the way it is, where it's just 10 teams of 4 and just a playlist on its own. Do not mix this with Dirty Bomb or Hardpoint. Please keep it separate. Love to see other versions of this added in. Like I said, like how Blackout had with solos, duels, and quads, this mode could work that way. I'd love to see that. We already had Fireteam Dirty Bomb duels and Fireteam Dirty Bomb endurance. They've done variations already with different player counts, so let's definitely see that for Elimination, but let's not mix all of them together in one bag, where it becomes hard to find a single match of this mode specifically. And I think one of the coolest parts of Elimination is that there are two ways you can win. One, you can Exfil, similar to VIP and multiplayer, or you can just kill off the enemies like you would in any other Battle Royale, so hoping they add in a cooler animation from your victory. Right now they just use the same one from Dirty Bomb and Hardpoint, but yeah, two ways you can win a match. And the Exfil system is interesting. You know, it'll be marked at a specific spot in every match that you play. You have to wait until very deep into the game before you're able to Exfil, and it works just like VIP, where one player goes up to it, holds square or X, and then you make your way up, but you just can't get killed in that process or it's over. But if one player on your team manages to Exfil successfully, you win the match. So it's all about kind of holding down the best sight lines, the best head glitches, and watching that area where the Exfil is, so you can make sure you can win either through Exfilling or by just killing all the enemies on the other team. So it's a really cool mechanic that I think makes this different from Blackout 1 and even from Warzone itself. It's a much different experience, but as a reminder, if you weren't a fan of Black Ops Cold War already or didn't like Fireteam, this mode's probably not going to win you over if you're a major fan of Warzone. But if you like Black Ops Cold War, you like the feel of the game, you like Fireteam, maybe you don't like Warzone too much, definitely give this a shot to see if it can keep you addicted for the next couple of months. But you'll be seeing plenty more gameplay of Fireteam Elimination in a lot of my future videos. I'm having a ton of fun with it, so I'll be recording as much gameplay as possible. Hopefully I don't remove it completely or add it to a Fireteam Moshpit playlist. Fingers crossed on that one. But last and definitely not least, we have a thread from the man himself, Kevin Drew, an expert designer over at Treyarch, who put in his 2 cents about the Outbreak Easter egg difficulty. I wanted to read this in a previous video, but didn't get a chance to. So as he officially said, watch and experience a wide range of emotions the last 24 hours with the Outbreak quest. Hope everyone is having fun, but I recognize that fun means something different to everyone. These were the goals we had while designing this quest, and I feel like the team succeeded. And I say the same thing about Fireteam Elimination. Fun is a word that means something different to everybody, right? Not everybody has fun in Warzone or Fireteam or Black Ops Cold War in general. Everybody has a different definition of fun, so respect that, right? He also went ahead and said, 1, embrace the nature of Outbreak, requiring exploration and making sure completion time is not dependent on which regions you get. 2, move players to a new area they have never been to before, where we can create puzzles in a concentrated space. We have the bunker. 3, make a challenging boss fight that requires effective use of upgraded abilities and strategy / teamwork to defeat. It is always tough to balance for 1 to 4 players, obviously. We purposely started at a higher difficulty, knowing that we might need to pull back some. As with the new health and weapon changes, we are monitoring closely as things settle in, expect adjustments as needed in coming weeks. So, if you haven't already, check out my 32-minute long, in-depth Outbreak video I made a couple of days ago, talking about the Outbreak main quest, my best strategy to beating the boss fight, the story implications of all the intel in the Easter egg, and even how Treyarch has teased future Zombies DLC experiences. It was a massive video, it took 2 days to finish. I'm really happy with how it came out, but it'll be linked down below in the description like I said. But the flip-flopping really has to stop, right? You wanted harder quests, you got one. You wanted a memorable boss fight, you just got one too. We haven't really had a memorable boss fight since what? Dryzendrack, Gura, Blood of the Dead. If you want to say that, I mean, if you talk about Chaos, absolutely, right? Chaos is some really cool boss fights. 9, Ancient Evil, it was fun, but maybe it's not Treyarch, it's just the player that needs to get better at the game and strategize how to beat this one. I like that feeling that they're giving good zombie players a run for their money. Looking forward to how they do that again with the second Outbreak quest, with Berlin in Season 4. If they can keep applying this same model with relatively simple Easter egg steps that don't require you to look up videos, don't require you to go ahead and look up a puzzle solver like Garrett Crow v Cylinder, but then have a difficult boss fight to kind of counter that and balance that out, that's perfect. That's the way I see it working on the long run for Zombies players out there. But that is about it. This has been DKDynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Fireteam Royale being Blackout 2.0? How do you feel about new content dropping in Black Ops Cold War this week? Also, how do you feel about the new Battle Pass gifting system added to Black Ops Cold War? And also, what are your thoughts on Kevin Drew's comments about the Outbreak Easter egg? I really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.